Yo guys, what's up? Okay, so the market has been looking really good. If you guys take a look at this pattern right here, this is like a trend line, a channel that's been forming for about, I think, 200 days now. Ever since we reached the top on March the 14th, 203 days. This is now the fourth time we've hit it. Right, one time there, two times here, three times here, four times here. But what's really significant about this time is we ended up getting three green candles in a row. So because of that, this is known as something called three white soldiers. Okay, so three white soldiers is a formation where there's basically three solid green bars that have a large body as well. And usually what happens after is this. Let me show you on Google. So if you look at a formation of basically three white soldiers, multiple things can happen. Okay, so after three white soldiers, for example, if you look at this one, the fourth candle could be a correction candle. And then the fifth one becomes a bullish candle that breaks above it. Or even sometimes what happens is there's patterns where it just starts to break out like right away. So it doesn't need to always have a correction candle as the fourth candle. The fourth candle could be a huge rally to the upside. So the fourth candle could either be a large rally or it could be a correction candle, and then the fifth candle ends up rallying hard. Or sometimes what you'll see is examples like this where there's three green candles known as the three white soldiers, and then there's a series of correction candles that consolidate and then it breaks to the upside. But either way, it's a very powerful candle that ends up occurring. And we see that this is a very significant factor that's likely going to contribute to the upside. So there's multiple ways that I would recommend people to play this. For example, to give you a sneak peek, the way that I'm advising a lot of my clients right now, all 23 of them, is to purchase in key intervals. So the first interval would not be here. Okay, so the next interval is around here. So I'm expecting basically a few scenarios to happen, and let me explain it to you so you understand it thoroughly. So one scenario is a correction to maybe even a lower range around 60K. If this happens over here, I'm going to advise my clients to load up, especially since we got the three white soldiers, because the next one's likely going to break out. Excuse me. So that's one scenario. The next scenario is we barely get a retracement, and there's not even going to be a possibility to end up buying on the lower side. So what happens is it's going to rally here first, which is about to 70K. That's the first resistance, as you can see. But that's not where I would recommend for my clients to buy. Okay, and then the second possibility is to rally here. So the one case scenario is where it hits $70,000 and then it ends up correcting to the downside. So we're talking about a retracement, maybe even to the lower end range of around 65K, because then we have broken the major 190 or 200 day support, or sorry, resistance, 203 day resistance. But then it breaks, hits 70K, it comes to the downside, it corrects, and then there's a retracement and a retest. So that's one scenario. The second scenario that I would be telling my clients to take advantage of is if we do not resist, okay, so there's no resistance at 70K at all. In fact, it ends up flying to the next resistance, which is around 72 to maybe 74K range. So this is a very important time to be strategic with your plays. So if we end up hitting around the $72,000 range or $74,000 range, I think there's going to be a resistance. I don't think we're going to break it right away. So if it happens, there's going to be a retracement somewhere down. So what I'm looking for to advise my clients is basically testing a resistance, and then the next step would be retesting a support. So that's the key levels to be entering. But if neither of these even end up happening, what I am advising my clients, of course, is to take a position, a major position, to basically be almost all in if we break above the $74,000 region. So the way that I'm seeing, and by the way guys, cheers, I'm just at the airport right now. I'm in Barcelona. I'm waiting for a flight to head home to Istanbul. I'm going to be extremely busy for the next few days. I'm packing till October the 3rd, and then October the 3rd, and October the 4th, I'm moving to the new place that's by the seaside with my lady. And then after that, October the 5th, I'm heading to Strasbourg, France, and then going to Marseille, and then also going on a 7-day Mediterranean cruise with my girl and also with my parents. So from the 5th till the 20th, I'm going to be very busy. And finally, I get back on the 20th, and then I'm going to be able to unpack finally. I'm going to have only 8 days to unpack, and after that, I go see my girlfriend in Israel, in London for 4 days. And then we both come back here to unpack the new place and settle in college. So we're actually not moving until almost November. We possess the place really early. So just to give you guys a sneak peek of how busy I am right now, but I want to make sure that you guys understand this and also understand that this bull market is coming. And you guys are going to miss out on it if you don't seize this opportunity right now. I think it's, well, I'm really tired, I apologize. If you guys don't seize this opportunity, you're going to miss out on it. I mean, another possibility is, imagine if something happened like Bitcoin didn't break above there, the 3 white soldiers failed, and then we came all the way back down to the 50K ranges. But because of the federal elections coming up, I mean, I think that Trump is likely to win. I'm not going to get into the politics of the elections, but I firmly believe that Trump administration is likely going to benefit crypto as a whole a lot more. And it wouldn't be wise to want Harris as our president because of the taxes that they would impose. So I think it's extremely important to be pro-Trump simply because of crypto alone. Outside of everything else, I'm not here to debate politics, but that's what I need to happen for me to become very wealthy in crypto, for everybody to become wealthy in crypto. So I think that the time is coming up. The elections are coming up in November as well. Also, quantitative easing is coming into play. Also, the interest rates are being cut as well. When interest rates are being cut, there's going to be a tremendous amount of borrowing power. And if people see that crypto is going to the moon, there's going to be a very likely scenario where there's more borrowing power and people can go to the bank and borrow money, or they can use their credit card to take out capital to inject into the market as a retail investor. So I think that the time is coming up with these 3 white soldiers, and the elections is in November. The rate cuts are likely to happen in October, November, December. So Q4 is a very bullish month, which is going to lead into a very bullish year as well in 2025. So I'm about to take off right now. I wanted to give you guys a very quick video of what's going on. So September has been a very, very profitable month in every way. I was up over $35,000 day trading, and I barely even day traded. I was day trading very casually as well. And I think that when you have the right type of skills on your side, and you learn specific strategies that are very well tuned, very optimized and refined, you're going to do a lot better than somebody that's going to try to capitalize on every single trade that comes up. And with that being said, there's only 2 slots available to join my elite tier Discord group. And in my elite tier Discord group, you guys have to really take advantage of it. I'll show you it. And so what I do is I live trade with the group. I'm not there every single day to live trade, but when I am giving the group advice, like for example with ARK, you know, I'm up. The last trade I took with ARK was on September the 22, and I was up about 12,000 here, but I took a $14,000 profit. So I'm calling literally every single trade that I take, every single time. Anytime I am in a trade, I call it. I call it before I enter the trade. I narrate it during the trade, and I tell everybody when I exit the trade as well. So it's one of the best day trading groups. If you want to get into my elite group, it's going to come with the elite tier Discord membership. It's going to come also with the newest course, Philakone's course version 3.0, Mastering the Day Trading Markets. And it's also going to come with my advanced volatility scanner as well. That's going to help you find the most volatile trades. If you guys want to invest in yourself and take it to the next level, DM me. I will get you into the Discord group, the elite tier membership group. There's only 2 slots left, and only 5 people get to join a month, and that's it. I'll see you guys later. You should be very proud of yourselves for holding on for being in the crypto market, because October, November, December, if you see this video right now, you're gonna thank me in the future and be like, yup, I fucking did it, man. I rode Bitcoin to the top. So follow me for the best news, and thank you very much for joining me for Philakone's daily update of crypto. Have a great day, and bye now.